Yo, what is up, guys? It's King Sean here, and happy Victory Tuesday, coming off an amazing win against the undefeated Eagles, no longer undefeated, 32-21. What a win yesterday. I didn't have time to record a post-game reaction, but in today's video, I'll be going over 4 players that shine in yesterday's victory over the Eagles. So, if you guys are new to my channel, leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on notifications, on the road to 900 subscribers. So if you could hit that sub button, I'd really appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. All right, so obviously this is an obvious one. Terry McLaurin, he absolutely balled out against the Eagles yesterday. 8 catches, 128 yards. His longest reception was that 41-yard bomb from Taylor Heinicke to Terry McLaurin. That's like the strongest I've seen. Taylor Heinicke's arm has really improved, really improved from the past 2 seasons now, really. I mean, against the Packers, he had that beautiful, like, 37, 38-yard passing touch, deep bomb to Terry McLaurin for the touchdown. And then to yesterday, that 41-yard hit him in stride. I mean, that was just absolutely beautiful from Taylor Heinicke on 11 targets. That's like what I like to see. I really love to see that. Terry McLaurin getting more and more targets. So I just love the way Terry McLaurin balled out yesterday. He owns Darius Slay. I feel like we all knew this by now, but he owns Darius Slay. He owns James Bradbury. You don't single cover Terry McLaurin. You really don't. That's why later on in the game when Taylor Heinicke threw that really bad interception, which I really didn't like, but you could see that Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, they had McLaurin doubled with Slay and Gardner there on the play. So, I mean, that's why you don't put single coverage on Terry McLaurin, because he's going to cook whoever is there. He's cooked Stephon Gilmore, Jair Alexander, and now not James Bradbury, Darius Slay, but he was cooking James Bradbury a couple of times when he was lined up against him. So he's cooked top 10 cornerbacks, top 10, top 5 cornerbacks in the NFL. Terry McLaurin, he is absolutely legit. And we all knew this by now. He's legit. He owns Darius Slay, and he's one of the best wide receivers in this league. So this is my first player, and on to the next. Now switching over from offense to defense, we have Darrick Forrest. Darrick Forrest is a turnover machine. That interception against Jalen Hurts, unbelievable. First of all, that was really what changed the momentum of the game, because up until that point, the Eagles were moving the ball really well on us. Defense couldn't really do anything. It was 14-10 at that time, but when Darrick Forrest picked off that deep ball by Jalen Hurts, that shifted the whole momentum of the game. It really did. It bounced off of A.J. Brown's hands. I think it bounced off of Darrick Forrest's hands, and then bounced off of A.J. Brown's hands again, and then it landed up in Darrick Forrest's arm. That is an absolutely crazy interception. And later on in the game, actually, Darrick Forrest forced a fumble. I think it was he forced a fumble against, I'm pretty sure it was Dallas Goedert, and then he picked up a fumble against when Benjamin St-Juste made Quez Watkins fumble. So, I mean, Darrick Forrest has played absolutely lights out this season. I love how he has been developing, progressing throughout so far in his career. He's in his sophomore season, technically his rookie season, because last year he only played on special teams. So, and now he's getting more and more involved in the defense and the play calling, what Jack Del Rio's trying to do. So, I mean, Darrick Forrest, he's been an absolutely baller this year. Him, Benjamin St-Juste, maybe even Kendall Fuller and Cam Curl, they're really the future of this secondary. They really are. So, done with Darrick Forrest. Now on to the next guy. And quick honorable mention here before I move on to the next guy. Joey Slye, amazing yesterday. Absolutely amazing. He made all of his kicks, 6 for 6, 4 for 4 on field goal attempts, and then 2 for 2 on extra points. He made two, not one, but 2 50-plus yard field goal. The first one was 58 yards. Unreal. That set us up like 20-14 going to the half. And then the second one set us up 23-14, a 55-yard field goal. Joey Slye, he went crazy, absolutely crazy yesterday. And then his other 2 field goals, I think one was 21 yards, and then the other was like 41 yards. But Joey Slye, absolutely balled out yesterday. We might have not won if Joey Slye didn't make all of his kicks. So, shouts out to Joey Slye. He did his job. He did what he had to do. So, he balled out yesterday, and I'm really happy to where he's done for us so far this season and last season for us. Kendall Fuller, he's the next guy on this list. He was a baller yesterday. I mean, this was probably like the best game of his career, if not career, this season for sure. Kendall Fuller, he was absolutely different yesterday. Most of the time, it was him and Benjamin Juice on A.J. Brown. Most of the time, it was him, actually. And he was locking up. He was locking up A.J. Brown and even Devontae Smith. He was on Devontae Smith sometimes as well. He was locking them up. Devontae Smith, I know he got some catches on Benjamin St-Juste, but when he was lined up against Kendall Fuller, Fuller was absolutely locking him down. I mean, it was just insane, unreal. And then against A.J. Brown, I know he had a pass deflection against him, a pass breakup. So that was really good. That was really good. A.J. Brown, he got held to 1 catch for 7 yards on 4 targets. Absolutely terrible. I don't want to hear this guy. I know A.J. Brown, he's really good. But I don't want to ever hear this guy compared to Terry McLaurin. I'm sorry, but I personally think Terry McLaurin is better than A.J. Brown, but that's for another topic. But Kendall Fuller, absolutely crazy. It just seemed like ever since like week 4 or 5, he's just improved so much. He's been playing so much better these past few weeks, and he's just looked like a better cornerback. He just has. So I'm really impressed of how Kendall Fuller has played this season, and as well as yesterday's game. And finally, this isn't really a single player at all. This is the entire running back room, and we only have Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson as our actual running backs who ran the ball. But Curtis Samuel and Taylor Heinicke, they had some decent runs as well. Curtis Samuel, 4 carries, 12 yards. Heinicke had 5 carries for 10 yards. He had, I think, 1 carry that set us up for a good position to get a first down. But it was really Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson, mainly Brian Robinson. He had 26 carries, 86 yards, a touchdown. His longest run was 11 yards. Really, this has been his best game of the season so far for B-Rob. He balled out yesterday. He was really good yesterday. Antonio Gibson, he had 14 carries, 44 yards, and a touchdown. His longest carry was 7 yards. He was also good as well. I just love that we kept running the ball. Scott Turner, he did a great job. And Scott Turner, he hasn't been great this season. I'm not going to lie. He really hasn't been great. But yesterday, that was probably one of the best play calling games I've seen from Scott Turner. We just kept running the ball. That's what we're best at. We have to milk the clock. We have to run the clock out. What's the way to do it? What we're best at, running the ball. So I just loved how we did it. We kept converting 3rd down after 3rd down, 4th down after 4th down. And we just kept converting off of the run. And that's what we did. And the run game opened up the pass game. You saw that 41-yard deep ball from Taylor Heinicke to Terry McLaurin. That wouldn't have been possible if we didn't get some first downs off of runs, if we didn't get some good runs in. I think Antonio Gibson, Brian Robinson had like 3 or 4 carries before that 41-yard bomb from Taylor Heinicke to Terry McLaurin. So the run game opened up the pass game, which is really good because that is what we're best at. So, and even my keys to victory versus the Eagles, they are not good at defending the run. They're not. They really aren't. So we did a great job of taking advantage of that and running the ball on them. We did a great job of running the ball on them. I mean, 49 carries is insane. Almost 50 carries, 152 yards. Only I think it was like 3. It probably would have been like 3 yards per carry, but that doesn't matter. We still caught the dub, and we did a great job on the ground against them. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment down below what players you think shined yesterday in yesterday's amazing win against the no longer undefeated Eagles. I'll probably post a video later today showing some highlights from the game. And yeah, other than that, it's been King Sean, and I'm out. Peace.